Welcome, seekers of the unseen. Today we expose a chilling spiritual secret hiding in your baby's room. An infant lies peacefully in a crib, locking eyes on an empty ceiling, giggling at nothing. Parents often smile and think it is just cute imagination. They think the child plays with thin air. But the Holy Bible shatters this worldly illusion now. That child sees the absolute truth. Their pure, untainted eyes act as a powerful spiritual radar, detecting angels and demons. A quiet evening unfolds in the nursery. A 6-month-old infant rests calmly under soft, warm light. Suddenly, the little one stretches both tiny hands upward, smiling brightly at the blanket of shadows. The mother watches fondly from the doorway. She assumes her precious baby is just dreaming awake. The father joins her, whispering about how fast their child is growing. They feel a deep sense of peace. Yet, these adult minds remain completely blind to the mighty spiritual realm unfolding above. Every adult wears a thick invisible veil of sin and logic that blocks out the divine light. We lose our innocence as we adapt to this broken world. Our spiritual vision fades to black. But for a newborn, the veil does not exist. Their untainted spirit remains directly connected. The infant is not staring at a blank plaster ceiling. They are witnessing a glorious presence. Beyond the physical walls of this modern house, a sacred truth revealed in ancient scriptures is alive. We must turn to the Gospel of Matthew chapter 18 verse 10 to unlock this profound mystery. Jesus Christ clearly declared to his disciples, "Take heed that you do not despise one of these little ones. For I tell you that in heaven, their angels always see the face of my Father above." These holy words are not mere metaphors. They describe a literal angelic guard for every child. A majestic guardian angel hovers right above the wooden crib, radiating a blinding pure light. This heavenly warrior wears ancient armor. Giant white feathered wings wrap around the infant's bed. The baby is delighted amidst this divine protection. Those wide, innocent eyes reflect pure glory. Have you ever wondered why infants suddenly smile in their sleep, as if listening to a secret? They are hearing the gentle whispers of angels. These heavenly messengers bring peace from the Creator. A child's soul is a spotless mirror. It flawlessly reflects the amazing wonders of the spiritual realm. When adults enter the room, they bring their worldly burdens. The angelic presence remains unseen by them. The angel holds a glowing sword of truth. It points downward to shield the vulnerable human life. The pure infant feels this awesome power. Fear is completely absent in the presence of holy light. According to ancient texts, these angels report directly to God about the safety of the child. Their duty is absolute. No dark force can breach the mighty dome of wings erected in this room. The nursery is transformed into a sacred sanctuary. It becomes a bridge to heaven itself. Parents should rejoice when they see these random smiles. Their home is currently blessed with heavenly guests. But this perfect spiritual vision also acts as a warning system against lurking dangers around. Because a mirror that reflects pure light will also reveal the deepest and darkest corners of night. The invisible war is always raging. Demons constantly roam the earth, seeking a place to hide. They often attach themselves to unsuspecting adults. We unknowingly carry them into our homes. The veil of sin prevents us from seeing these parasites. We welcome them with open arms and smiles. But the infant's radar is about to be triggered. A test of spiritual discernment is coming. The doorbell rings, echoing through the house. The parents welcome a polite stranger into their abode. He is a well-dressed man in his 30s. He wears a smart gray blazer and a warm, friendly smile. Handing over a small gift, he steps into the living room. The parents greet him with happy laughter. But as he approaches the nursery, the atmosphere shifts. A freezing cold breeze sweeps across the floor. The stranger leans over the wooden crib to say hello. He puts on his brightest and most gentle face. Instantly, the pure infant's demeanor shatters. The joyful giggles turn into a piercing, fearful scream. The baby arches its back in pure terror. Tiny hands push violently against the empty air. Tears stream down the child's red, contorted face. A deep, primal panic overtakes the peaceful little room. The parents rush in, alarmed and confused. They apologize, thinking the child is just unused to guests. They try to force the baby into the stranger's arms to calm down. This is a horrifying mistake. The child kicks and wails even louder. The infant is not being stubborn, the infant is defending. What if your child is rejecting someone, not because of a stranger's face, but a hidden wicked soul? The adult eyes only see a polite guest in a nice suit. The child's eyes see the dark reality. Clinging to the stranger's shoulder is a demonic hitchhiker. It is a mass of undulating smoke. This parasitic evil drips with wicked intent. Glowing red pinpricks glare hatefully at the infant's crib. It feeds on lust, hatred, or bitterness concealed in the guest's heart. The stranger is a blind vessel now. This is a theological true crime unfolding. Dark spirits use friendly facades to infiltrate our homes. But evil can never hide from the spotless mirror of a child. The radar detects every dark flaw. Shadowy tendrils try to reach towards the innocent soul. The demon craves the pure divine energy. The child's piercing cry is a spiritual alarm awaking the angel. It is a plea for heavenly aid. Many modern scholars of demonology agree. Infants are the ultimate spiritual lie detectors. Never force your baby to be held by someone they instinctively fear. Trust their untainted holy sight. The infant's terror is a blessing in disguise. It unmasks the foul presence that logic cannot see. A chill creeps up the stranger's spine amidst the screaming. Unconsciously, he steps back from the wooden crib. The guardian angel steps in front of the infant. The glowing sword flashes with righteous, blinding wrath. Holy light clashes against the undulating black smoke. The parasite shrinks back from the divine heat. It cannot withstand the awesome power of a dedicated guardian. The abyss must retreat at once. The dark mist pulls away, dragging the unknowing guest along. The polite stranger decides to leave now. He makes a quick excuse about the time and says goodbye. The parents are left wondering what went wrong. As the front door closes, the freezing atmosphere vanishes. The oppressive invisible weight lifts off. The threat is expelled from the sacred sanctuary. The invisible war ends with a silent victory. Evil often wears the mask of civility and charm. We are too easily deceived by sweet fake words. But God designed the weakest among us to be the strongest seers. Innocence is a formidable shield. The tear-stained face of the baby begins to relax. The defensive posture slowly fades into calm. The father gently rocks the child, singing a soft lullaby. Warm ambient light returns to the room. The guardian angel folds its majestic giant white wings. A warm protective aura awakens again. It resumes its silent watch over the sleeping infant. The sword of light is lowered, but remains drawn. A small, peaceful smile creeps back onto the baby's rosy lips. The connection to heaven is restored. Let this be a profound lesson for every parent watching. Your child possesses a divine gift today. When they stare at the empty ceiling and giggle with joy, know that an angel is smiling right back at them. And when they shrink away from a friendly face in sheer panic, pay attention to that alarming sign. Do not scold them or force them to be polite to the darkness. Protect their holy intuition fiercely. Purity is the ultimate weapon against demonic forces. The abyss trembles before a spotless soul. We spend our lives trying to acquire wisdom and worldly logic, but we lose our truest spiritual sight. Perhaps the ultimate goal is to regain that infant grace, to strip away the veil of sin and doubt. May your home always be a fortress defended by heaven. May your children sleep soundly in divine arms. The invisible world is constantly interacting with ours. We just need the purity to see it clear. Remember the sacred promise found in the ancient scriptures. Their angels always see the face of the Father. The darkness will never overcome the blinding holy light. Innocence will always stand against the abyss. When a baby cries at a stranger, is it just natural infant fear or a dark spirit warning? Have you ever experienced a child reacting strangely to someone? Share your stories down below.
Share some of your stories with us.
If this opened your eyes, please hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to our channel.